This, Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012, the worst Need for Speed game ever made. No. Most misleading Need for Speed, however, probably. Let me explain. Now, from hearing the name Most Wanted, most people would immediately assume and compare it to the legendary Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005, which, rightly so, in a way. But as you can see, it's nothing like that game. In my eyes, it's all there. So it's often derided for not being a true successor to that game. In a lot of most people's eyes, it's nowhere near as good. But that's not particularly fair. It's more of a case of bad marketing. In fact, it was intended in early development to be an actual successor from the original Most Wanted, but then time constraints got involved. And that's what we do now. I think if this was called a Burnout game, it would do really well. And to be honest, this game is one of my guilty pleasures. I love it. It was one of the first games I ever got, but about the fact that he was hated, there are a multitude of reasons. Let's start with, there is some form of relation to this one. There's a similar sort of blacklist. Although there's less room races. They have no identity, they're all just faceless, almost stunts. In white supercars like this Lexus. So they've got no personality of the blacklist. And that's basically where this, other than having cars of course, the similarities with the 2005 game ends. I mean, even the cover car from that game, the M3 GTR, was DLC in the wrong colour in this game. But there are a number of things. Little car customization, but there's literally just, it's when you go into customise cars, it's literally performance oriented stuff. And the only visual customization you get is changes in paint shops. Which can get annoying if you just want to cruise around in a specific colour. There's also another point as I can demonstrate. Crash cams. No one likes them. There's no excuses for them. There can be some excuses for them. If you're playing a game like BeamNG, yes, I won't like that. That's for various reasons. When I'm playing Need for Speed game, they take away from the experience. Even in my favourite game of all time, Hot Pursuit 2010, I can't stand the things. When you race in this game, you can really see how close it is to Burnout, especially Burnout Paradise, because it's ended in takedowns. Well, I'm sure you'll see eventually, like so. But this is a very good showing of it. The rewards you can take, as you probably see. But another point, but again, that does seem to I don't know, I'm going to say I like it, because I do like it. What I don't like, however, is the cops. They are very, very easy. The Far Cry from the glory days of the incredible Most Wanted and carbon cops. Yep. And yeah, this is the extent to which you get your rewards. There's also no money in this game. There was planned to be money in early development, but it was cut out, and now it's got some. Which, I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I think it worked well in Hot Pursuit as a form of progression and stuff. But in a game like this, I'm not sure it works. And then there's the point of EA's over monetization. I know I'm saying this game's great, all of it was talking crap about it, but I do like it. The whole jack spot thing, where you don't buy cars or any cars, you just find them sitting there, and you can just go from the start of the game. You can go from an Audi RS. This is the start of the Delta. Your starter car is an Aston Martin, and then your next starter car is a Porsche Carrera. Not very GT, this way I know. It's just slightly better, but still.
Dispatch, I lost eyes on that code 3 pursuit suspect.
What I was going to say before the text was, is EA's over-monetization. The game doesn't require monetization.
All pursuit units, roadblock unsuccessful.
Crash cams! The well-known airport DLC in this game was actually planned to be in the game from the start, but then my driving crashes into the wall and EA's over-monetization makes that happen, and then it's all the DLC comments and stuff. I have unfortunately come to accept DLC in most modern games. I hate it with a fiery burning passion, especially in more expensive ones. In indie games I can understand it, but it's a multi-billion dollar corporation. We don't need to be giving them extra money. I just encourage people to not make the game as complete as I'm getting incredibly annoyed after 3 games. I think that says it all. This game does have some very, very good points. The multiplayer in this game is impeccable. I can't quite show it to you yet because apparently I'm not going to connected to the internal servers. But the multiplayer in this game is impeccable. And the servers are still up from there. So if you want to there's the servers. They are probably going to be shut down soon. This game is probably never going to get a really good pursuit mode. So, that will be the map. Another thing I like is the map.
Okay, he's heading back
It's
on the road.
really, really fun. I mean, the brake-to-drift handling is a bit controversial, but I think it works well for this map. And unlike Hot Pursuit, where it's just constant sweeping roads, you've got all sorts. You've got more off-road sections, more tight and narrow stuff. Not as much as they could be. The roads are still designed for the whole road. A lot of them are more sweeping turns. But it is, I mean, it's not as necessarily as fun to drive on at all times as Hot Pursuit, or as beautiful as Hot Pursuit, but I think it's a more well-rounded map. I'm comparing this to Hot Pursuit a lot because it is made by the same person. But really, I should be comparing it to Burnout, because this is what it is. This is a Burnout game. One thing everyone seems to be able to agree on, though, is that the graphics in this game are absolutely impeccable. This is a 12-year-old game now, and I mean, it looks better. Maybe not necessarily better, but it's certainly more interesting and a lot less bland than most newer games on the market. Anyway, again, back to the technical system. I don't have to save up all my money. This isn't a mid or late game car. I could just drive straight up to a GTR and drive away in it. In fact, I have done multiple times, so I've got upgrades on it. One thing I will say though is that the car selection in this game is very, very good. I have a thing for 90s, 2000s, and early 2020s, so there's probably some bias. But the car choices in there, for a Need for Speed game, maybe not so much, because I do want to start lower and start fast. But for a Burnout game where you're just in fast stuff anyway, this is particularly a Burnout game, the list is great. I wonder if this game would have saved Burnout from death, because Burnout is basically dead now. But getting back to the car list, it is really good. You've got Alfa 4C, Ariel, Aston Martin, got one Bugatti, you've got Corvette, Camaro, Ford GT, Ford Raptor, Ford Mustang, Ford Focus. And yeah, another thing that makes me a bit annoyed in this game is there's so much cut content cut completely. In one of the trailers there was a Hummer, that was cut. In the files there's a classic, I think it's a C3, it might be C2, Chevrolet Corvette, that's cut. There's a Jeep SRT, that's cut. There's a 2013 Charger, that's cut. The cop cars are actually drivable, but implying that they may have done a Hot Pursuit mode. But there's a pro mod as well where you get to drive. There's no upgrade. There's really no upgrade system, which I do think for most modern style of game there should be an upgrade system. I've never seen it as right. This may be controversial, but I've never seen it as mandatory for there to be upgrades or customization in the game. I just want a fun game. The customization and upgrade stuff, they're not as important to me as they are other people. However, if you are going to implement it, at least implement it well. Like for a most wanted style of game, I think it's more important that you get it right. That's one of the things that made most wanted so good. I mean, it's by no means as in-depth as Need for Speed Underground was, but it's definitely good. I like my driving. This car's the same colour as my number. Which, as you may have noticed, is a really green screen. It's like a funny glare as well. It's hard to work. But at least you're not seeing like the open wallpaper. The races in this game also can be very easy. This is I am racing a Koenigsegg. I am in a classic. What's a classic? A classic 4911 Turbo. I am going to beat this Koenigsegg fairly easily. I actually, in one of my videos, if you go and check it out, I'll probably link it somewhere. I beat this Koenigsegg in a Ford Raptor, which I think says a lot, doesn't it? I mean, there are certain parts of it. I think this is the most gorgeous game.
All units, use the spike strip is authorized. Over.
Dispatch, be advised, 1044 just collided with a now driving like.
So in summary, do I think this game deserves the hate? Deserves the hate it gets? For certain things, yes. But overall, not at all. I love this game. Is it a missed opportunity? Yes, it's two big missed opportunities. To make success, true success to Most Wanted, and to make it a burnout, just make this a burnout, just double down, make this a burnout, make it start. They can probably keep the burnout series alive, and this will probably be certainly a much more loved game, because there are things that like most people can agree upon. Like the graphics are great, the multiplayer is great, so and a lot of the things that people don't like are just hallmarks of a burnout. So this game is just one or two big missed opportunities, I don't think I want to mention just a little thing, it's completely off topic, but that Cadillac there is a CTS-V, which you think would be drivable. I kind of know evidence of it, but it just annoys me when traffic cars like this, traffic cars that you think you can drive, but you can't drive. That's got nothing in particular relation to the video, just something I wanted to mention. But yeah, have a great day or night or evening or whatever time you're watching or wherever you are. Yeah, hopefully I'll see you next time for another one of my videos. Bye.